Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Starmen Just Watched. And this is going to be a very different episode, right, Billy?
Yeah.
Because, hopefully, if I get my scheduling right, the unboxing for In Search of Tomorrow will be out before this is out. If not, the unboxing for this will be coming shortly after. But, yeah, we watched the documentary for In Search of Tomorrow, which is simple plot.
That's the 80s sci-fi.
Yep. So basically, yeah, it's just a documentation on 80s sci-fi and the influential movies that we grew up with in the 80s.
Yeah.
And gotta say, like, In Search of Darkness, it's really well put together.
Yeah, like, it's like if you enjoyed In Search of Darkness and also like a little bit of sci-fi, this definitely recommend.
Yeah. So, it's a 5-hour documentation.
Yeah.
Now, In Search of Darkness, part 1 is 4 hours, and part 2 is 4 hours.
Yeah.
And there's part 3 coming, we'll hopefully be getting to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we definitely are.
Yeah. But, I was a little apprehensive, because I'm not a sci-fi viewer.
No, like, same, right?
Yeah. Like, you would be more into sci-fi than I am, I feel. But, I didn't realize how much horror and sci-fi cross over.
Yeah, like...
Because there were a lot of movies where I was like, that's considered sci-fi? I thought that was considered horror.
You're like, I'll be damned.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like, there's the obvious ones like Terminator and Aliens and or Predator.
Yeah.
Were on there, and I was like, yeah, those are sci-fi horrors.
Yeah.
And I guess, like, when I found out the movies, I was like, yeah, no, those would be sci-fi. Like, Abyss was on there. Which, interesting setup for Abyss. I didn't realize how it was filmed.
Yeah, we go.
And I was like, that's a dangerous acting role, if I ever heard one. Going into a tank of water and basically being submerged for the whole shoot.
Yeah, and then have the black stuff just so the light doesn't...
Yeah, so you're in a dark tank, no light to mess with the camera. And if you're running out of air, you hope someone comes and gives you another rebreather kind of thing. Or you swim to the top as fast as you can. So, yeah. Any interesting facts you learned?
Some of the, like, the alternate title for When I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, Tiny.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm kind of glad we switched that title.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anyone didn't know, the Blue Harvest for Star Wars.
Yeah.
We mentioned that quickly. So, if anyone's ever wondering why the Family Guy parody is called Blue Harvest.
Yeah, I never actually knew that until I actually watched this. I'm like, oh, so that's kind of it?
Yeah. I knew that before, but I was like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people, that's not common knowledge.
No.
Like, Family Guy made me look that up, so.
Okay.
I was like, why do they call it Blue Harvest when it's an obvious Star Wars knockoff?
Yeah. Huh.
Oh. Okay, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, but it was just unaware, so when they were filming, they wouldn't realize what they were actually filming.
Yeah.
Like, fans wouldn't realize, like, oh, Star Wars!
And come over to the set and be annoying.
Yeah. But you'd think, you see, like, Harrison Ford and all the actors eating together at a restaurant. Wait a sec.
Hold on a minute. But I guess the average, like, you probably try to keep a low profile as much as possible when you're on set like that and you're that kind of famous actor.
Yeah.
They'd probably be like, we go out when no one else is out, or...
Yeah, go like middle of the night.
Yeah. Or, we have food taken to us.
Yeah. No, I think what they added was when they talked about RoboCop, the Ed-209's screaming.
Oh god, that's horrifying when I found out. Because I make the joke that it's like, it sounds like just like a dying pig.
Yeah.
I wasn't too far off of the mark on that comment.
Nope.
We're not going to say it because we want to keep monetized.
Yeah.
But if you're ever curious, look up what Ed 209's soundbite is.
Yeah.
And you will be horrified.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Other things that shocked me, I'm trying to think. The amount of work that took to put on the RoboCop suit.
Oh, yeah.
They said 10
It
hours.
was 10 hours originally.
And then they cut it down to 3. And I was
Yeah.
like, even that's still too long for me.
Yeah, and like Kurt Smith's comments, like every time he felt bad,
He just looked over.
looking at Peter Weller, was like, oh, right.
Yeah, I don't have to get into that.
And also that he had a lot of the extra F-bombs.
Yeah.
No, like when they're talking about the music, how like...
Oh yeah, no, I love musical scores, so going over why like different music is added. And it's not just sound effect, it's actually there to set an atmosphere.
Yeah. And wasn't like, not the 80s movie, but they do mention it, I think it was, what, 2001 Space Odyssey?
Yeah. Oh wow, that's a good story.
Yeah.
So in 2001, the Space Odyssey, if you don't know, when they submit the movie for approval, they keep a test background sound, which is just done by the director or just someone, and just it's filler music.
Yeah.
And then they'll hire in an orchestra to actually do the actual music score.
Yeah.
Now, imagine you're the orchestra that was hired in, and then as you go in, it's like, so we're going to keep doing the music, and the director goes, no, we kind of liked our knockoff, made-up version we made ourselves, so we're going to let you go.
Just like step the little...
Yeah, steps the little, I don't even know what that's called, the conductor wand.
Yeah.
Good day.
Yeah.
No hard feelings, right?
I know, I love that, and the, because how they said how, like, the music today for, like, sci-fi movies is more sound effects.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of saying there. Like, I was trying to compare, like, today, I was like, I don't remember much sound or, like, background music to any of the movies I watched today.
No, like...
Yeah, it's just, it's noise.
Yeah.
It's just there to fill in empty void. And it's not these big orchestral things where you actually had an orchestra play for you.
Yeah, like...
A lot of this is just done on the computer with sound bites.
No, like, that's what, like, I always loved, like the John Williams scores and all that.
Yeah. And, like, one of the people they interviewed was like, I miss the days where, like, when you left the theater, you're humming one of the background tunes.
Yeah.
And when you hear one of the background scenes, you're immediately right back to that scene in the movie.
Yeah, like...
There's so many times where I'm like, I'll hear something new in a newer movie. I'm like, I don't know where that's from.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's from this famous scene. I was like, oh, that scene. Yeah, but the music didn't really capture that moment.
No, it just didn't make it memorable. But also, like, when they were talking about, like, E.T. and the reason why they went with Reese's, because M&M's turned them down.
Yeah, so yeah, E.T.'s sponsors Reese's because M&M turned them down because they didn't want to be associated with an alien. And I was like, the person who made that decision is probably kicking themselves.
It's like, they was like, oh, we don't want. I was like, the movie's success, like, here's my resignation.
Yeah, pretty much just like, I honorably resign. I made a terrible mistake. While we're talking E.T., we might as well talk Mac and Me.
Oh, God.
The knockoff E.T., as I call it.
Knockoff E.T. actually got the actual TV Ronald McDonald
in it. And he sponsored us, like, a promotional commercial for it.
Yeah, and like,
was it like, come see me in my new acting role?
Yeah, I was like, what the? Sure, that's what's gonna promote the movie.
I mean, that probably helped a lot, because otherwise it would just be knockoff E.T.
Yeah.
And no one would watch it, because why would you watch that when E.T.'s still there?
Yeah. Then you get, like, all these years later, Paul Rudd's showing the clip.
Showing clips of it to keep it alive.
Yeah. And really, the writer of the director made the comments like, hey, who wants to try to get hold of Paul Rudd, see if we can do a sequel?
Yeah. Which I would like to see.
Yeah, I know.
No, we went over, So we both looked at each other. The Back to the Future stuff.
Yeah.
We're both not huge fans of that movie. I appreciate for what it does for the genre.
Yeah, like...
And they're not terrible movies by any
I
stretch. They're really fun and enjoyable.
Yeah.
They're just not up our alley.
No.
So, but I did like that. We kind of learned, like, what was it that they mentioned about like they kept to their own rule of time travel?
Yeah. Shit, yeah.
Like, that's one of the big hard things to do in any story is time travel.
Yeah. Because
you have to establish your own rules and you have to stick to those. And a lot of people can't.
Yeah.
Now that they remembered the joke in Bill and Ted that really solidified how their time travel works. It's like, if we go back in time and leave keys here, there should be keys here now. Yeah. And hey, look, there's the keys.
Hey, we just gotta remember to do.
Yeah, we just gotta remember to keep doing that. Just trying to think of anything else about the movies.
Yeah, like...
So for a 5-hour documentation, anything you didn't like about it?
Not really. Because like, so I just found like in such a darkness, I think just nice flow.
Yeah, like I like that they'll do a year of the movies and go into the details of each movie.
Yeah.
And then do like a segment of like how the movie's made, like the influence of children in the movie.
Yeah.
Designing of aliens or creatures in sci-fi. So it's good also because when it's sectioned off like that, if you're just interested in certain things, you can fast forward.
Yeah, if you're just thinking like, when did I talk about this movie that was out in this year? Okay, I'll skip to 87.
Yeah.
Yes, they do talk about rom-coms.
Awesome.
But like I said, I can see them probably doing a part 2 to it.
Yeah, because there were a few movies I was like, why? I don't think they touched on that.
No, because you would see the post of some of them, which I swear I saw a UHF poster. I'm like,
yeah, I think for like, were you talking when they're doing the transitions?
Yeah.
There were times where they're showing parts of like that era.
Yeah, from that year.
Yeah, and there were times where it just felt like they were just showing movies.
Yeah.
And try to get as many
posters. Yeah, because I was on that. I was thinking that too, because when you see one transition they have with Neither Creeps poster right next to it.
Yeah, that's the one I noticed. I was like, that's not a sci-fi horror. That's just a horror.
Yeah,
but I'm like, they'll probably just have a collage.
Oh yeah.
Try to zoom in on as many, or they try to put as many futuristic movies posters in that collage, but then fill it up with others.
Yeah, and then I love when they do the intros for the years, it'd be like a magazine headline or like clips from TV.
Yeah, or what was popular at the decade.
That year.
Earlier, yeah.
Because I think it was 87, you see Alf on one screen, I'm like, I just saw the titles familiar to children.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's so much to talk about on this, but like I can't put words to everything I want to say.
Yeah, no, like it's like it's like I said, we have the same issue with the social director. So many things and just can't.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to ruin too much because I do want to encourage people to actually go watch these. And order these and support these. Because if you are a fan of the genre, I do strongly recommend you get these.
Yeah, because I know, like I said, I know we got Social Directors 3 coming out. Plus, I can't remember the working title, but I thought I read that they're doing one for 80s fantasy.
Yeah, I'd be on board for that one for definitely sure.
Yeah.
The animated section where we talked about Akira. Now I know you're not an anime guy, but
no.
You did surprise me by I already know what this is.
Yeah, like that.
I was like, well, that's fair because like it is a very popular one. So
yeah.
If you haven't heard of it, where have you been? But at the same time, I understand you probably haven't watched it.
No,
I've watched it. It's enjoyable,
yeah.
So. But it is an anime movie of high intensity.
Yeah. Because I know, well, yeah, I think the only two anime movies they showed was Akira and Heavy Metal.
Yep. Which is a damn good movie in my mind.
Well, we'll be watching it soon.
Oh, yeah. Probably not for the just watch, just because of the material in it.
Yeah, no.
But I am putting it in my collection. Speaking of movies we shouldn't talk about, but Howard the Duck was in here.
Oh, God, yes.
It's like, now there's a futuristic movie that I was like, I didn't need to know that that's in this genre.
Nope. They showed, like...
And they had to show it, too.
Yeah, I know, right?
And anyone wondering, what the hell are they talking about? We can't really say. But
some of you probably think it's like, okay, what are they talking about? The other one's like, we know what they're talking about,
yeah.
And...
be thankful they didn't tell you.
Yeah.
That is a very awkward movie all around in my mind.
Yeah, I mean... Like I've seen it once or twice.
Yeah, I've seen it once, and I was like, it's not the worst movie out there, but it's awkward at times. Alright, final thoughts before we wrap up.
No, like, I mean, like I said, once again, like, it's the people they're interviewing. They even had Gene Simmons.
Yeah, Gene Simmons was in this.
Yeah, like, I never knew he actually wasn't, like, I know he made a few cameos in different movies, but he actually was a villain in one.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, I'm kind of curious. I might try to look that movie up.
Yeah. Do you remember the title?
Runaway, I believe.
Yeah.
Because I think it's him and Tom Selleck.
Yeah. I do kind of want to look up The Running Man now.
Oh.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, well, I have a tape on this my DVR.
Okay, so...
Because I think it's on the list for movies to do for the Just Watch, so...
Oh, so that might be in the future here.
Yeah. When I saw it was on, I'm like, yeah, I gotta tape this, because...
Yeah. Alright, though, but with that, we'll call the episode here, so thank you all very much for watching. Again, go check this out and purchase it if you really are interested in sci-fi 80s.
Yeah.
But until then, have a good one.
Remember, Devin, be excellent to each other. And... Party on, dudes!
Alright, see you guys.